What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. Today's a long-awaited return of the top 10 list. I did the top 10 players that should date Taylor Swift, so a little satire, a little music, a little hockey for you. Without further ado, number 10, Shea Weber, Nashville. What more needs to be said? Captain of the Preds, the face of country music, even though she's really not a country singer anymore. Go off that. Number 9, Alex Galchenyuk. Obviously, the song Red, Abs Wear Red. And, young player, young star in the NHL, could have 70 points next year. Has a pretty blonde sister, so, what better way to, have a pretty blonde girlfriend like Taylor Swift? That's pretty cool, to go that way. Number 8, I think they were linked at one point, Drew Doughty and Taylor Swift. I think Drew Doughty would be a good fit, Hollywood. He's a rising star in the league, and I actually think they're born within like 2 weeks of each other, which is, creepy that I know that. That just goes to show you what I know about country music and hockey, because I have no life. But anyway, Hollywood, T Swift, big deal, something to think about. Like I said, same age roughly, so, literally, within a couple weeks. Number 7, face of the league, Sidney Crosby. That'd be pretty cool. What better way to build the image of the National Hockey League and get like every 13-year-old girl in America going to games? And Sidney Crosby, that'd be pretty sweet. And you look at it, he be like Wayne Gretzky and Janet Jones. If Janet Jones was talented, at anything. I never understood the Janet Jones thing. She's like an exercise infomercial chick, and marry the great one. That's talent in of itself. And gave us Paulina. What more do you need? Number 6, Tyler Sagan. The bad boy. It's like the John Mayer relationship, the T Swift John Mayer relationship. The bad boy and the traditional good girl. I think that it's weird that I know that's whatever. But hey, forced his way out of Boston to Dallas, and I think we are never ever getting back together. It could be a song that him and Peter Shirley could do up with each other. Get Chloe Julianne, do it harmony, throw Lucic on the bass. Something to think about. But that would end in disaster. That would be an absolute train wreck of a relationship. So make it happen. Number 5, Pavel Datsyuk. Mike Giovanucci's favorite player. One of his favorite singers. Is his favorite singer, Mikey G. Wears number 13, which that's like a big thing with Taylor Swift apparently. And wears Red. So there's a song Red. That was what inspired me to do this piece. Was hearing that on the radio today. He's older than she is, but it'd be pretty cool. It would help bring more attention to Detroit, which city that's bankrupt can use all the attention they can get. And he's a class personified on and off the ice, so it'd be a pretty cool, pretty safe pick to go out with Taylor Swift. Number 4, Taylor Hall. If anything, because they'd both be Taylor Hall. Think of it, they got married. She changed the name to Taylor Hall. He's Taylor Hall. Which Taylor Hall are we talking about? Plus, good for Edmonton too. Although that could backfire too. Think about, like we said, the Wayne Gretzky and Janet Jones could get Taylor Hall in L.A. or wherever, Nashville, anywhere but Edmonton. It's just on that extension, so that ain't happening. Number 3, Ryan Getzlaf. They're Southern California, not exactly Hollywood, but the OC is nothing to shake a stick at. Stanley Cup champ. Just all around great hockey player. And on the song 15, I remember that song from high school. It sounded so feminine saying that, but he's number 15 for the Anaheim Ducks, team captain. What better way to do it? And like I said, Southern California, not exactly Hollywood, but next best thing, the OC. Number 2, Captain Sirius. What better yin to the yang than Captain Sirius and the girl that writes songs like she's in middle school? That'd be pretty cool dynamic. Taves, he's a 2-time Stanley Cup champion, a gold medalist. I think he World Junior gold medalist too, off the top of my head. He is, yep. I think him and Carey Price were on the same team. And that's something pretty intriguing to watch too. I think would do good for Taves' image around the league, because he's a soft-spoken guy. One of the most clutch players in the league. But to see him with a celebrity icon, be pretty sweet. And number 1, Patrice Bergeron. As Brad Marchand once said, he's the kind of guy I'd want dating your daughter. Now, Brad Marchand is not the kind of guy you'd want dating your daughter or your sister or whoever. Or, the kind of guy you won't steal your girlfriend either. But Bergeron's, class personified on and off the ice. And he's, just an all-around great hockey player, great human being. And, I think that'd be a pretty cool relationship. The all-everything guy, the all-American girl. That was actually Carrie Underwood's song, if I'm not mistaken, all-American girl, but same difference at this point. if you think about it, Bergeron's a better version of Mike Fisher, right? So when they go on double dates, they can play some one-on-one, and you see how good Bergeron is. Because, like I said, Fisher really is a poor man's Bergeron. You think about it. And a very, very, very Bergeron's better. I was gonna say very, very, very poor man's Ryan Kessler, but Bergeron's better than Kessler. So anyway, no, I'm gonna take some shit for saying that. Anyway, that's all this episode of the Power Play with CJ. A little top 10 list on the top 10 NHL players that should date Taylor Swift. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the off season and beyond. Later, guys.